What is going on, Adventure Nation? We don't know what's going to happen in today's video, but we do know that we stole a couple of kids. Hopefully their parents don't come looking for them.
Attempted kidnapping.
Let's get this show on the road. All right, I don't know exactly how much of this we're going to film today, but we are taking a couple of the Bayarena family to do a little snorkeling with some manatees.
Yay! So excited.
Yeah, so we're heading up from Orlando to Crystal River. And we've been up there before. We were up there last June, actually.
Last June.
And we did see a couple of manatees, but this time of year, there should be chock full of manatees. Of course, we don't want to promise that to the girls just in case, you know, there may not be any manatees.
Only one or two. That's about it.
Yeah, it's probably 0 to 1 manatee,
Yeah.
and that's it. So just so that we set the expectation right off the bat.
It's not disappointing.
So we'll turn off the camera so that I can drive, and we will catch up back in Crystal River. All right, we've made it over here to the dive shop. We got the girls a couple of wetsuits. Lori and I brought ours, so we're good to go. We're just gonna grab the paddleboard and the kayak out of here, and we can actually dive into the spring right here, or into the Crystal River right there. So that's where we're gonna drop the kayak in. It's right over here somewhere. And yeah, we're good to go. It's gonna be fun. All right, the girls are ready to go.
Our set.
You guys ready?
Go. We're so excited.
Off to swim with manatees.
Yay! Or dive by. Oh my god.
Or dive by kayak, one of the two. There are a few places where you can put in. I'm not even sure the name of that kayak center there, but you can put in there, and then you paddle out through here, and you head over to Three Sisters Springs. So that's what we're doing now. Of course, I can't film and paddle at the same time because that'll be weird. I'm gonna try. Nope, it's gonna be too bouncy. Oh yeah, too all over the place. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Gonna make everybody dizzy watching the video. So we'll catch up to you guys in a minute. All right, here's the tunnel we're gonna go through. I'm gonna one-hand paddle here through the tunnel while I'm shooting this. This is gonna be interesting. Or I'm gonna fall down and bust my head on the side of the tunnel. One of the two. Gotta get low, there's spider webs. All right, I had to stop the whole one-hand paddling. So we're now out into the neighborhood. Check that out. Pretty cool. Sign there says Three Sisters Spring, so we're going in the right direction. We are here at the mouth of the Three Sisters Spring, and here at Crystal River. I don't know if you can see the sign up there, but we're just entering the springs now. Lori's up there. That's Kathy, Lori, and then Mia. And let's go see if we can see some manatees. Supposedly there's one in here, but there isn't any that we've seen so far, so pretty crazy. All right, we are out of the spring, and we're just gonna paddle around a little bit. There was only the one manatee, and probably didn't see it very well on camera. They said that it's too warm right now. Of course, last week when we were gonna try and come out, it was cooler. It probably would have been better, but it was rainy, so we didn't do it. We only had one day off last week, so didn't work out. Now we're gonna go just paddle around and see if we don't run into something.
I love yours.
We just got it. It's our first trip.
Oh, really? It's inflatable, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I like it because it can be kayak or paddleboard. It can be both.
All right, the two sisters are in the divorce kayak, and they may come to sibling rivalry here at some point. They've already had their fair share. One hiccup already.
It's fine.
Or they will learn to work together.
Or they will learn to work in harmony.
This isn't PBS Kids. No, we're drifting again.
Now, if you want to go to the left, you got to paddle on the other side.
The other side.
You got to paddle on the other side to go to the left. Paddle on the right to go left. And they're about to crash into the wall. They were going so well.
Big skinny ladies.
Are you gonna be able to make it fall?
This is going to be awesome.
Oh my god, I don't know if you can make it.
We're going to have to do the limbo here.
Big skinny.
This works.
I fit even just sitting up. Sure. It's all about that inner ab work. I broke my nail.
That's what happens when you kayak sometimes.
It's bleeding.
What?
Yeah, fine.
If you're bleeding, that means you're having fun.
Yeah.
Look at the little baby turtle. Baby turtle next to the bird.
We're back to it. They're built right now. I'm gonna live it.
All right, we are taking a little break from our paddle. Took a break in this same place last time, right? Like when Lori and I came out in June.
Yeah,
so
there was a bunch of boats here.
and it was a little bit warmer, actually a lot warmer. But it's not bad. So we're just taking a little break from our paddle, and then we'll head back. Girls are doing pretty good. Congrats.
Pretty good.
I would say pretty good. I wouldn't
think
say
I'm carrying
great.
the
I would
team.
say pretty good. Mia feels like she's carrying the team.
I feel like I'm carrying
wow.
the team. I feel like
Wow.
I'm doing it. Okay.
Wow.
I see how it is. Okay. No, that's fine.
The sibling rivalry
No,
continues.
I'll take my paddle away and I'll just let Mia carry the whole team. We'll see how that goes.
Just make sure that everybody knows that we're sharing in the paddling.
Yes, we are. Look, we're in these beautiful canals with nature, and then on the left there's a racetrack
Racetrack.
and a bank
Gas
in front
station.
of us.
And a bank. You! I'm afraid I'm going to swing the paddle up over your head and knock the GoPro out of your hand.
You might. Oh, we came back to the alligator. Yeah, it's two trolls. How cute is that? Don't scare them now. Don't get too close. Like sidewaysy. The Russian alligator.
All right, we've made it back here to the kayak rental place. What is this called, Lori? Crystal River Kayak. That makes sense since we're in Crystal River. We made it back. We're just deflating the kayak and the paddleboard. Lori's giving it a little wipe down. I'm gonna help her here in just a second, and we're done. We saw one manatee, so it was a successful mission.
Better than zero.
But yes, always better than zero. So now we're gonna see maybe if we can head down to Homosassa or something like that.
Why are you there? A shell.
But that was long time ago, and then since then, now the community basically. I don't know if we can touch them, but also the community is the one that gets together.
Oh, look at that.
All right, we have made it home.
Yeah,
That was actually a long day.
It was what it was, and because we didn't start like super early, but it felt like a long day. It was a lot of driving. I have to say, because we wanted to go to Crystal Springs from Orlando, so it was.
And it's a couple-hour drive there, a couple-hour drive back, and then just.
And if you have slowdowns like we did on the way back, then it adds up.
Yeah.
It was, I think another like 30 to 40 minutes.
Right, but just a little quick day trip, and got some snorkeling in, which was cool, kayaking and paddleboarding in all at the same time.
Yes, I have to say we were gonna lunch from Hunter's Park, like it's a public park.
Right.
But when we went to rent the Wetzel's, they told us, "Oh, you can lunch from here." It was a little bit of an extra cost, but we didn't have to find parking spot. We didn't have to do all these things, so it was totally worth it.
Yeah, I don't know what it wound up costing us to launch. I think it was $10, or was it $10 a pop? $10 for each vessel.
Something like that.
I thought she said $10 per vessel and then $10 per wetsuit for the girls, but then it was only $25 for everything. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll find out, and then I'll put it up here on the screen somewhere if I figure out what the cost was of all that stuff.
Yeah, they were gonna email me a receipt.
Oh, okay, cool. So maybe by the time I get that, then I'll get that email. But yeah, quick day trip. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys will hang out with us a little bit, get to know us a little bit more, and that means they have to
subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button. It'd be equally as cool if you like the video, and we'll see you again in the next episode.
Oh my God. We look tired. We look rough. We've been on the water.
Out in the sun. All right.
Oh my God.
Now it's time to put some stuff away. We got stuff everywhere. The place is a mess. Everything is trashed. All right, and I gotta put the kayak up out on the balcony and the paddleboard, let them dry off. So we're gonna do that as well. See you guys. Bye, Lorena.